Hello everybody and welcome to another general vlog video. Well, look at that sun coming through the window, makes everything look gray. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. Anyways, today I've gotten a ton, well not just today, but for the past week, week and a half, 2 weeks, however long it's been since we bought the Dumpy trailer, uh, I'm getting a ton of questions. And I thought instead of trying to answer them all individually, I'd just do a video about them. They range from everywhere from people saying, how did you get that place so cheap? Um, okay, so let's start with that. So, as you guys know, I gave $1,500 for the trailer. That's $1,500. But it don't stop there by no means. So, I get a lot of questions about sanitizing and this and that and whatnot. Bugs, bed bugs, fleas, cockroaches, any of that kind of nature. I get a lot of questions about the animals. So we're going to kind of run through them. Okay, so we gave $1,500 for the mobile. And then on top of that, we have approximately $1,400 to $1,500 disposal fee of everything that was in there and in the yard and everything. And then we have about another $1,500 or so of what it costs to have people come in to do that. Now, Ian was in charge of this. Ian had on the whole hazmat suit, the whole 9 yards. He went with them. They showed him what to do. He just wanted to be part of it. I think more so because we couldn't really tell the structure and everything of this home yet because there was so much junk and stuff in there. So, yeah, they charged us quite a bit to come in here because they also removed all the dog feces, the cat feces. They removed 100% of everything that was in the trailer, in the add-on, and in the yard. Okay, so we've got about $3,000 into that. So now we're at, what, $4,500 into it. Don't stop there. So everybody asked about the bed bugs, the fleas, the cockroaches, anything. I don't know what all was in there, but whatever it was. We had an exterminator company come out, of course, but they also did something called a heat treatment in there, where they cranked it up, I don't know, 100 and some odd degrees for a length of time. They had everything shut. They did that 3 times. It was all in a period of over 2 days. They did all of that, plus they went and sprayed. They went down inside of the walls, pulled the stuff back from the. You can see the texturing in my fingers where I've been over there trying to help. Where they pulled back from the windows and sprayed all down inside the walls. They created some holes in the walls, which are very small. They are way smaller than this pencil. If you can see that eraser, it was about half that size. And they put some kind of tubes down in there and sprayed everywhere. I think the cost of that was around $1,800 to $2,000. I'd have to get the receipts out to look on that. So what were we at? 4,500 earlier. So 4,500, 5,000. We're about $6,000-7,000 into it by now. So yeah, that $1,500 home wasn't that cheap. That's not including materials or anything of that nature that we bought. Hold on, my daughter and them's all pulling in right now. See if they end up coming in or not. May have to pause the video. No biggie. But so all of that was done. The animals. Okay. That we know of, there was one dog that dog run off the first night, and we have not seen it since, unfortunately. Now, I would love to tell you that we found the dog and rehomed it. I've not seen it. Maybe it didn't even belong there. No, it come out of that add-on part. So I think the dog belonged there. But anyways, it left, and we have not seen it since. We've all looked for it. We've had one, two, three, four, five, six, at least six people out looking for it that night. Haven't found it nowhere. The three cats have been rehomed, except for one. The one cat, which is a black cat, she's a mother cat. You can tell by her teats and everything. There's no babies in there. There's no babies under the trailer. There's no babies anywhere. So I assume these babies got old enough and they either took them with them or they gave them away or whatever. She is so wild that we cannot catch her. We have, and I know this is going to be really bad because we're never going to get rid of her. We have been keeping food outside for her. Actually, out at the backside of both the mobile homes. One of us, there's 3 or 4, 5 or 6 of us all doing all of this. One of us will find the time in our schedule to go over there and just, take care of it. Make sure it's got water, make sure it's got food. And by the way, that water this morning was frozen because I was the one that took care of it this morning. So knocked the ice out and gave it some fresh water and some food. We do have a home for that cat as soon as we can catch it. Now, I thought about doing like a live trap, one of them square cages or something. And each day we're all trying to call it. It'll come 10, 20 foot away from you. And it looks like it wants to come to you, but it never has. But anyways, everything has been rehomed. Everything has been taken care of except for the one. And we are trying on it. Now, it can still get into the add-on, the illegal add-on that was built. And we've chose so far not to close that up. All that's being tore down. So if it causes any mess in there, that's not a big deal. Although we did end up taking... We didn't have any kitty litter, so we ended up taking a cat litter box that we found. We thought that's what it was, and we put sand in it because I had plenty of sand. But so far I haven't seen. I checked on it just a little while ago when I was making the video that's uploaded now. This video will come out Thursday. This video that you're getting ready to watch will come out today, which is Tuesday. I did go over there when I was videoing and looked, and it don't look like it's used it. So I think it's not coming inside to use the bathroom. It may not even be coming inside anymore. I don't know. And not inside, just in that illegal add-on. Okay, so I think that pretty much covers everything. The only other thing, and I don't want to talk about this, and if you guys go back, I've been on this for several years now. I've got, I think, over 1,000 videos. I've got a lot of people that are asking where they can help out at. And so far I've been texting people and say, just give to your local animal shelter. I'm trying to see what the kids are doing. And, kids, and they're adults, but they're mine, so I call them my kids. I've been saying stuff like that, and everybody's like, no, we want to help out with the cost of, rehabbing the house and, rehoming the cats or, whatever. And I keep telling everybody no. And everybody keeps saying, you need to do something or allow us to feel like we're contributing. We don't really need it. It's appreciated. It really is. So I've come down to where if you guys look down and if you click show more, down there is my PayPal account. If you guys feel so inclined to, donate any money to them, that's fine. It's not required. It's not even requested. I don't want to do this. But I had one subscriber get kind of upset with me, and he's like, I want to send you money. And he's like, well, I want to send it to your P.O. box. And I said, well, here, just use my PayPal link down at the bottom. And he made, a decent donation. And I spent that today. I went today and got more texturing for the walls. Another question is the walls. Everybody keeps asking, are you going to rip the walls out? We cannot afford to rip the walls out right now. And the walls, other than being dirty, are fine. Now, the cleanup crew that we had come in did the cleaning of the dog feces and the cat feces and stuff. I don't think they did any walls, but my daughter did. My daughter went over there with, I think, 7 gallons of bleach. I went and picked it all up for her. A sponge mop, buckets, rags, scrubbies, anything that we could get. And I can't remember if my other daughter helped her or not. There's been so much commotion, I can't keep up with it. But Lori actually got it down to where when she would clean the walls and rinse it out in the bucket was still fairly clean. So she's done everything that she can to sanitize those walls completely. And we've already started texturing them. So we're getting them textured, then we'll get them sealed, and then we'll get them primed, and then we'll get them painted. There'll be no problems with stuff like that. The floors are the same way. We do have to replace some flooring, which Ian and I are going to start on that probably Friday after Thanksgiving. But as far as the majority of the floor, there was under a couple layers, like I think in the kitchen, or no, I'm sorry, the living room, there was a layer of laminate flooring. And under that was the original linoleum. And if you know anything about the way trailers are built, they do the floor first, they put the linoleum on, then they build the walls. So this is a complete covered, sealed system. Nothing gets through linoleum. So all of that was sanitized and everything. And then also we had this, I think it was like ozone machines that they brought in. I think that's what they told me they were. They run them in there for 2 days, 3 days, 2 or 3 days. And the smell is gone. Now they claim that it eliminates the odor, not just mask it. I don't know how all that works, and I'm not going to pretend to know how any of that works. All I know is that everything was expensive. I think as setting right now with the materials that I've already bought for over there and everything, I think I'm into it roughly about $8,000. Now, we've still got a couple more $1,000 to spend on flooring, because we're going to put new laminate flooring in. And, the rest of the texturing and the paint and the doors and stuff like that. So, but basically they'll get in their new home and it'll be new on the out or on the inside. They can take their time on the outside. Ian's already power washed it and everything on the outside. He still wants to put in new windows and wants to vinyl side it. That will all be early spring. Back to the flooring. I think in the in the kitchen where the dog cage was, and you seen all that feces on the floor. Okay, that had laminate, linoleum, sticky tiles, linoleum. So that's what, 3 or 4 things, layers. All of that's gone. We're down to the original flooring that was in there. Not the flooring, but the floor covering, which is linoleum. And we even stripped the top part of the linoleum off. Well, I say we, Ian did all that. Stripped the top part of the linoleum off to where it almost looks like a pad now. But there's no penetration, there's no smell, there's no stains, there's no nothing on that. I mean, it would have had gone through that thick of stuff to get there. All the linoleum has been taken out anywhere that it can. All the tiles have been taken out of the bathroom. We're down to the original floor, which nothing can permeate through. We've done all the ozone. We've done all the chemical cleans. We've done everything. It is as clean as it can possibly ever be, and there's 100% no smell in there. Well, other than the wall texturing, the drywall mud and stuff like that, but as far as nastiness, there's nothing. So we're still on a fairly decent budget and schedule. I mean, the place, when they're done, we're shooting for a goal of about 10 grand. And it will be new on the inside. It's still, they're not going to have their favorite flooring. They're not going to have their favorite this and that and whatnot. We're on a budget. So we're sticking to that budget pretty firmly. And later on down the line, they can upgrade interior if they want. I don't think they're going to want to because it's going to look really nice. And they'll want to shift their money to new windows. I think we counted, 16, 18 windows in there, maybe even 20. We need a new back door. Front door is okay. It just needs to be painted. But, so you start figuring 20 windows plus a new back door, that's a big chunk of change. I think they're going to have to buy them, like all the bedroom windows, which I think is what, four? So 4 new bedroom windows, and we'll replace them. And then as they can afford it, a new bathroom window and maybe a new back door because they're right across from each other. Then as they can afford it, a new spare room window and a new hallway window because they're right across from each other. Then there's no kitchen window now, which we may add one later. I'm not sure. But, and then they've got 2, 4, 6 windows in the living room. Maybe, no, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 windows in the living room. So, that's going to be expensive on him. So, but I think he can do it as money allows him to do it. And, of course, I'm always right next door to help him. Excuse me, I just had lunch and I have heartburn, so I'm going to take a Tums. Actually, I'm sorry, that was very rude. It's not the lunch that gave me heartburn. It's Mountain Dew. I don't drink Mountain Dew, but I wanted something different. So anyways, things are on the up and up. Just so you know, our goal is to... Ian and I are trying to stay ahead of the girls as far as the construction part goes. And then they're coming behind of us, taking care of everything. If they got to clean anymore, which I don't think they do, then, they can texture. Get all that taken care of. Ceilings, walls, everything. And then Ian and I have got probably a couple days worth of work to do in that back room. But we'll get it. We'll get it. And by then, I'm pretty well done. I think Ian can handle everything else on his own. He's really handy. He said he can lay all the laminate flooring himself. I may swing over there to help him out just to make it go quicker. I know he can do it, but just to make it go quicker, it'd be nice for some extra hands. Then we got trim, a lot of trim to run. And unfortunately, I can't buy I guess it's called synthetic trim or whatever that's already, the plastic white. So we're going to have to do like fern strips, 1x3s, which is 3/4 by 2.5, 2 3/4, whatever it is. And we're going to set all that up in a heated garage and paint it all white. So we're going to make it look as best as we can on as tight a budget as we can. And I think we're going to get somewhere on this. It's going to take them a while. They're enthusiastic about it. I'm not quite so much. I still think, ooh, it was nasty. But all that's gone now. So, we're going in there and we're going to make it a home for them. Like I said, I think that's an update on everything. That was getting rid of everything. That was getting rid of any bugs or anything that were in there. That's getting rid of all the smells. And I don't remember right offhand the ozone, how much that cost. I'll have to get the receipt out. Well, I thought I had it over here, but I don't. So it's not just a $1,500 mobile home. And this is all stuff that you couldn't do on your own. You couldn't have got rid of that smell on your own. And even we tried. We kept bleaching and bleaching and bleaching and bleaching and cleaning and bleaching and cleaning and bleaching. And the smell just always seemed to still be there. We knew it couldn't get under the walls. We knew it couldn't get under the flooring that we're down to now. So, that's when sometimes you just have to hire a professional. You need to throw your hands up and say, hey, I can't do it. Please help. And while you're please helping, might as well just get out your wallet and start throwing money to people. Things aren't cheap, people. Things aren't cheap. But we're getting there. And all in all, they're going to get into a home that on the inside is going to look brand new. Well, it is going to be brand new. And, we might be in at 10 grand. Where else can you buy a home for that cheap? And it be new on the inside. And we've got all summer to work on the outside. And I'll enjoy it. being that close to me, I can just kind of pop over there if I hear the chop saw or I hear table saw or I hear hammers or something. I can just pop over there and say, hey, what are you doing? Let me help. If I want to, which I do. All right, so I think we've covered everything. The animals was a really big thing. And, thank you to the gentleman that, he just kept telling me, I'm going, one way or the other, I'm going to send you a donation. And I said, just go to my PayPal and send it there. He was kind of wanting to help with rehoming and everything and buying cat food and stuff like that, which we had already taken care of. When we rehomed, we sent everything with cat food, cat litter, dry food, wet food, because we didn't know what these cats liked. All that had already been taken care of. So basically what I did is I took that donation today and I went and bought 3 more 5-gallon buckets of drywall mud and the 2x2s to start building a small wall for beside the refrigerator, and just some screws and some random stuff like that. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Like I said, don't feel obligated, but I've been asked well over 100 times. And a lot more, throughout other projects that I had. And I just I don't answer them. And, if you feel so obliged to do it, my PayPal is down in the bottom. Please don't feel like you have to. Because we've got this. But if you want to make a small donation, every penny helps. If you can't, just watch the ads. Just watch my video. Maybe subscribe. All that really helps. And speaking of which, if you guys like these kind of videos, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, like and subscribe. Here I go with my salesman pitch. Let's see. Once you've subscribed, smash that bell notification, go all the way up to the top and click all so you'll be notified on every single video that we publish or post or live stream. Share us on your social media pages. Follow us on Facebook under General Vlog Video. And please remember that when I ask you to subscribe, it's not like a magazine subscription. It's 100% free, does not cost a dime, just helps our channel grow. Same way a thumbs up helps our channel grow. You guys stay with us for more updates on this place, and eventually you'll get to see the end of it also. And please, please, please be safe. And did I already say I hope you have a great night and even better tomorrow and an awesome morning? That wasn't right, was it? Anyways, I mean it all from the bottom of my heart. I really do. All right. So I'm going to get off here because I'm rambling on now. You guys, please, please, please be safe. And we will see you on the next video or the next live stream. Have a great day.